Hello and welcome to blog number 56, me learning to play the Melodeon. One of the things I've always had trouble with over the years is straps. Because I'm quite slight in the shoulders, I've always had trouble with the straps falling off my shoulders as I've been playing. Very often I'm sitting working out stuff at the computer, and as soon as I lean forward to tap onto the computer keyboard, off comes the strap, and it's a bit of a nightmare. Lots of people have said to me, I'll just use one strap. I have tried that. I haven't really got on with that. A couple of years ago I had a big 3-row GCF Melodeon which had a back strap, and I found that to be pretty good. So I said to Jenny, my wife, what can we do about this? Back straps are okay, but they're a bit of a nightmare in the sense that you've got to get the whole thing over your head if you're on your own. I don't have much mobility in my upper arms and upper body, so I really find it hard to sort of reach behind. And so we tried a couple of different things. Before we got into anything, I tried crisscrossing my straps, a bit like a bus conductor, and I thought I'd cracked it for a couple of days, but actually it was pulling on my neck and really hurting me, so I had to abandon that. So the first idea we came up with was virtually a pair of braces. Not braces you can buy from the shop, but something that Jenny sort of stitched together. And basically we did this to the Melodeon first of all. We fitted, or Jenny fitted, these kind of rucksack type attachments, top and bottom. And the braces had obviously the plug-in end of that, and they plugged into these attachments on the Melodeon. And I thought that was pretty good for a few hours, but then I started playing and the Melodeon was kind of bouncing around all over the place, so we had to abandon that idea. So anyway, this is our latest invention. So this is the arrangement. It's a normal set of leather Melodeon straps. You can see we fitted these rucksack type attachments to either end. We put a back strap on that Jenny's made, just a simple thing, again with one of the rucksack fasteners there. And so basically what you do is you simply put one over your left shoulder, one over your right shoulder, and then lift the whole thing over your head, make sure it's square on, so that's sort of sitting there pretty nicely. Then you grab your Melodeon and you just fit the buckles. Excuse the idiot-proof L and R labels. I'll probably take those off before I go to the Morris, knowing what a bunch of comedians and Morris people are. But this is just going to help me for the time being, and for the purposes of this demonstration it's quite good. So R for right, and I've got an R on this plug-in bit. So that's top right, top left. So we've got bottom right, and I've got the label up this way so I know which way to plug in. And the hardest one is the last one, because by then it's getting a little bit tight. Just reach round and just hold it up like this, like that, and there you go, and you're in. And it does feel incredibly comfortable. It doesn't fly around when you're playing, and you can stand up and play very easily. So it's really good for sitting down and playing, standing up and playing. A little bit of a rigmarole getting in and out of it, but not too terrible. And I've only had this a day, so I'm still struggling a little bit with it, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure I'll be pretty quick. Once you finish playing, do your bellow straps up, and then just squeeze, 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 and you're done. And obviously, yes, you've got to leave these on your Melodeon. These are plastic, shouldn't scratch the Melodeon. Not sure about it on your £3,000 Castagnari or something, but on this Hone Erica I'm prepared to take that chance. And just put your Melodeon away in its case, and then the strap arrangement obviously is separate. But the good thing I suppose is that you could get these very cheaply if you have someone who's handy with a sewing machine. They just sew these little attachments. I don't know what this stuff is. I think it's kind of tape. I know Jenny got it from the haberdashers, and it's you know, it's not expensive. These things definitely aren't expensive. And so you can have kind of one strap, more or less, that would work with all your Melodeons, I'm guessing. So, I'm not saying this is the final end product, but it's pretty close to being perfection for me. So I thought I'd share that with you, and I hope you found that interesting. If you want any more information about how we made these straps, then do get in touch, and I'm sure Jenny will be happy to supply you with any information that you need. Just to say that I have started doing Melodeon lessons now. Somebody contacted me a few months ago, asked if I'd teach them to play, and I said, well, I'm a guitar teacher really, I've never really taught anyone the Melodeon, but you know, if you want to take a chance, give it a go. Anyway, she's been coming, she's had 11 lessons now. Since that time I've got another person who's learning to play. I've also got a guy in America who I'm doing video lessons for. And if you go to my website, the address is on your screen now, you can go to the video lessons section and see all the lessons that are on offer on this instrument. I've also done a couple for the GC Melodeon. They're all on special offer at the time of doing this video, which is middle of or late November 2016. They're on special offer to the end of the year, so now's a good time to buy them. These are lessons specifically for absolute beginners, but even if you're an improver, you may find something interesting in them. They're filmed, like this blog, on 2 cameras, and I go through the tunes bar by bar really, really slowly. I've changed my style of playing quite recently from a lot of cross row stuff to playing along the row, kind of Morris style, and I've really enjoyed the challenge of that. Found it a bit hard at first, but I'm enjoying that, and I'm putting a lot of that into my teaching. Anyway, that's the end of this blog, and I hope you enjoyed it.